13, which is an interesting choice.
It's a big wheel. It's a lot. You can see. I think as he's going around in some of these turns, there's a little bit. It's a very stable wheel, and so maybe not as nimble as some of those others. Even though we know that some people are really capable of pushing them, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a little bit of a top-heavy wheel as well.
Yeah.
More suited for street racing, I think, but I've seen people sending it on dirt and on jumps as well.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I rode one earlier yesterday, and I gotta say that suspension, nice for a big guy. That's a big wheel, and it just feels like it has a lot of power.
Thank you so much for joining us here at Oak City Shred Fest.
Woo!
We are performing the EU. We're not performing.
Nope,
We've
we're
got
just
the
announcing.
EUC qualifications coming through.
And we've got him coming in right now.
Daniel Adams is coming across the finish
He's
line.
pushing, come through the finish line. Daniel
Daniel
bam.
Adams. And just remember, guys, your time ends when you go through the gate, so you want to push it all the way through. Up next, we have Joe Rana.
Yes, we do.
Number 206, nickname Oak City Joasis.
And he's learned from Kenzie, so that's pretty awesome. It just speaks to the community and how we give back and how we teach others and bring them into this space, right?
He's on an in-motion V11. In-motion V11. Getting ready to put down some time. Are you ready, Joe? All right. In 3, 2, 1.
Joe is going. And thanks for, again, joining us on the live. We appreciate you being here. We are here with Amped Electric Games, and we are doing the EUC races for qualifiers. So folks are doing a full figure 8 loop around the Oak City Shred Fest float track. And we are, several riders in. What are we about 10 in right now?
That's right. That's right. And if you didn't catch our names, I'm Seth Johnson, otherwise known as E-Ride Life.
And I'm Trevin Brandhorse, a.k.a. Mountain King of the Hill on Instagram. Make sure to
really,
like and follow.
We're really excited to bring you guys these races. It is a lot of fun and excitement as we've got Joe Rana on the course now on his V11 with Shinko 241 tire.
Wow. I mean, you got to have that. I do got to say, how sandy it is. You talked to about it a couple times. Having that knobby tire is going to be a huge advantage in this type of space.
Yeah, I would say that the Shinko 241 is one of my favorite tires.
Yeah, that and the Kenda are the ones that I basically hear about the most. Outside of that, it's preference. He's pushing.
Here comes Joe.
He's pushing. No crossing, folks.
Down the finish
Here he comes. He's coming through. He's pushing hard. He's pushing hard. There goes Joe.
All right, Joe. Give it up for Joe Rana.
Make some noise.
All right. Joe Rana finished up. We've got Kenzie Mudge and Scott Holland. Kenzie Mudge and Scott Holland will be up next. I think Kenzie was having some technical difficulties. I'm not sure if she's still going to be racing. But we definitely have Scott Holland. Scott Holland, please head on up to the Squirrel's Nest. Kenzie, if you're in the house.
I see Kenzie on a wheel. She's here. She's going to be.
All right.
There she goes.
Nice. She's on
Absolutely.
the T. Looks like she's on the T4 today.
I love it. No, like you said, she was having issues with her wheel, and sometimes you have to switch it up. And I think that just, again, it shows the commitment of these riders. It shows how much they're putting in, how much time, and it shows how much they're willing to figure it out on the fly. I think a lot of racing is in the moment.
Speaking of commitment, Kenzie's been riding for 8 years, which is a lot longer than most people that have been riding the EUC.
Seriously.
So she is an OG.
And she loves
EUC
the trail
riding.
Loves it. Last year at Amped Electric Games, she was out putting it down in the rail yard. And honestly, I had so much fun just because I was working with her the whole time practicing.
All right, Kenzie, are you ready to hit this on your T4? We got the thumbs up from Kenzie.
All right, let's give her a countdown, folks. It's 3, 2, 1. Go,
Let's
Kenzie,
go,
go!
Kenzie!
There she goes. She's pushing it through the first one. Oh, yeah, that was nice.
Kenzie Mudge.
She is ripping right
Hailing
now, folks.
from
Ripping.
Raleigh, North Carolina. You can find her at Kenzie Matic.
Yep.
On
I follow
Instagram.
her. You should, too.
You should too, that's right. She's actually one of the organizers out here for Oak City One Wheel. They're the ones that put on this entire event here at Oak City Shred Fest.
Thank you to them. Just the biggest shout out to all of the folks who are putting in work, who are volunteering, who are out here and representing vendors or other folks. It is just amazing to see the hard work that has been put into this. And this is the feeling, folks. We get to have fun and we get to race these vehicles. It's great.
The track temperatures out here, it's around, low 70s.
Yep.
It's a very, very comfortable temperature. So we shouldn't see many overheating wheels or issues
we should
like
not.
that today. Definitely exciting. And
Here she
Kenzie's
comes.
coming down the final
She's
stretch.
putting it in. There we go, in that last berm.
All
Coming
right.
around the corner, coming around the corner.
Kenzie Mudge.
Coming in hot.
Oak
There
City
she
One
goes,
Wheel
there she
Zone.
goes. Boom,
All
folks.
right, Kenzie.
Love it. Great job, Kenzie.
Scott Holland, head on up to the Squirrel's Nest. Scott Holland, please head up to the Squirrel's Nest. You're going to be followed by Ross Burton. Ross Burton, please be ready to put in your qualification time today. And just a reminder, folks, you're out here racing on these big wheels. If you'd like to stick around and put in a qualification time on the M104s, we got a few for you to use.
Yes, we do. And they are a fun little wheel. Check them out.
And they're all God modded as well, so shout out to GodMod. Godmod.us. Declan has put together an amazing device that will help you prevent cutouts and also absorb some of that spike on jumps as well, from what I hear.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, are we ready to race, Scott Holland? We got a thumbs up from Scott. 3.
All right,
2,
through 1, go,
hit it.
Scott! We've got Float Car from Charlotte, North Carolina.
He's 45 years old and 5'7".
Hey,
He's
that's good height.
racing for CLT EUC.
And he's on the Bagode Master. He could be rocking the T4,
We're going
and so
on
he
the
had a
T4,
couple
we're not
wheels that
really
he was
sure.
bringing today.
You can follow him on Float and Carve on Instagram. Scott Holland, thank you so much for being out here today and participating in these EUC qualifications.
Absolutely. Ross, you're going to be up on the Squirrel's Nest next. Make sure you're up that way, Ross Burton.
Number 209, Ross Burton,
then-
followed by Austin Lee.
Austin, make your way.
10, Austin Lee from Humboldt. So we got 2 riders from Charlotte back-to-back, Scott Holland and Ross Burton. And we're going to have from Humboldt, not sure, Humboldt, California? Humboldt, North Carolina?
Yeah,
Who knows?
I think so.
From Humboldt.
He's from Humboldt.
Here we go.
It's more than a state.
Scott Holland, it's a state of mind.
State of mind. Oh, he's pushing it. Bam. There we go.
All right.
Great job.
And remember, racers, accelerate all the way through. Even if you have to hit that first jump again, accelerating all the way through. Will
Give
you
yourself the best chance.
time. All right, up next.
Ross, got the thumbs up. I think we're
Ross
ready.
Burton.
All right.
Please clear the float track. We've got races going on, guys.
Thank you very much. And we're going to give you a 3,
2,
2, 1,
Hit
go. He's off. There you go. Big. Pushing. He's cooking, Ray.
He is cooking with gas.
Wow, I saw some sand right there. I hope he stayed up.
The Rooster Tail.
I think he might be down.
We have a racer down. We've
Got
got
a racer down.
medical team is rushing over.
Medical team's moving that way.
Got a stretcher.
Oh, he's back up. He's on
he's
his
up.
wheel. And he's off again.
Keep it
folks.
going. Keep it going.
He's pushing. He's pushing.
We had a couple riders go down, Ross, so that it is not the end. It's
not.
never the end.
Nope. And that is a really important thing about getting back up and getting going quickly, because you don't know. Those seconds matter.
Right, that's right. Want to just keep on pushing. There's the old tortoise
There he goes
in
by.
the hair. Tortoise in the hair,
Exactly.
right?
You want to finish the race. That's the ultimate goal. Do it as fast as you can, but you got to finish.
Austin Lee will be up next. Austin Lee, please be on the staging area. Squirrel's Nest, followed by Ken Harmon.
Austin and Ken.
Austin and Ken, be prepared.
There we
to
go.
Put down your qualification time so we can move through races. You can head on over to the M104 races next.
Absolutely.
All right, Scott Holland is coming down the home stretch.
Here he comes, folks. Push,
Ross
and he's
Burton.
pushing through.
Ross
There you
Burton,
go. You
yeah,
see
correction.
exactly.
Ross Burton. All right,
Ross Burton. Thank you very much.
All right, next up we have Austin Lee from Humboldt.
Yes, we do. And just want to make an announcement for folks. At 1:15, there will be a pre-competition meeting for the trick competition over at the Stoke Park. So make sure that if you're going to be participating in that, you're over there by 1:15, and then that competition will be at 2 p.m. sharp.
Austin is racing on an S22 Pro off-road. He's not currently sponsored, but if you're interested in sponsoring,
Hey,
Austin Lee, reach out to him.
hit him up. You might do that on social media. We got EUC all gas.
All gas, no brakes. Ready?
All right, 2, 1, go!
Hit it!
He's pushing.
Austin Lee
Full
with a
send.
big air.
That was a big air.
Big air and a little
Wow.
shifty.
I know, I like that. I have really loved seeing the Stees progress this past year. It has been next level.
It is great to be out here, folks. I cannot believe how exciting I am. How excited I am.
We
how
are
excited you
so
are.
excited.
Can't even talk straight.
It's electric.
It is electric.
We just
out
saw
here.
him flying down the track right there. He's going to be making past one of the... Oh, there he goes.
Yep, and they're heading out into that outer loop. We're working on getting a drone in the air so that we can provide you guys with some aerial footage as well. Next, we're going to have Ken Harmon. Ken Harmon, please be ready. Please be staging.
Then Albert Butler.
Followed by Albert Butler.
So Ken and Albert.
11 and 212 heading up next. And Austin Lee is coming down the home stretch here.
Here he comes. He's pushing in. He's pushing through. Here he goes. Up and over.
Austin.
Dang. That boy
That's
sends
right.
it.
All right, Austin.
I did note that he jumps a lot, too.
Yeah, over at the Amped Electric Games jump bags.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's jumping over there a little bit earlier.
He's making sure we got those set up so we can get some practice in.
From Chattanooga, Tennessee, Ken Harmon is up next.
And he's riding that Bugatti RST with a knobby tire. That's one of my favorite wheels. That's the wheel I actually was riding previously before my master. And like I said, it's just one of those really, really great and powerful wheels.
If you want to follow Ken, you can hit him up at @Ken_EUC on Instagram. Are we
Absolutely.
ready to roll, Ken?
All right.
We got the thumbs up.
Here we
We're ready to
go.
roll.
3, 2, 1. Let's go, Ken. There he goes, folks. Bam.
Oh, he absorbed the jump
I
that
know.
time. That's a little bit of a different technique.
It is.
Keep the wheel on the ground.
Yep.
A little bit more traction.
Sometimes you gotta
Push it
come into
through,
those
push it
just so you
through.
can keep that momentum around the rest of those other ones, you know? And without suspension on your wheel, you really gotta be a little bit... You gotta have more finesse with it, I would say. More awareness. Those hardtail bikes, those non-suspension wheels, it just requires a lot more being attuned to what your wheel's doing and where it is on the ground at all times.
Yeah, and you figure, these are self-balancing devices, so as long as your wheel is in contact with the ground, you can continue to accelerate.
Absolutely.
So it makes a little bit of sense to kind of absorb, kind of soak up a little bit of that first jump, get that wheel back down on the ground, and then you can accelerate through into that first berm.
But I know we got a lot of guys who like to send it. And they send it with speed. So it's all about style. It's all about what you want to do and how you bring it to the table. And you can excel in either format. And that's the really cool thing about this space. Here he comes. He's pushing in. He's coming in. Oh, yeah, into that berm.
All gas, no brakes. All gas, no brakes.
No brakes. There he is.
Oh, he was kind of braking there.
Little break. Make sure that you push through the checkered flag to
through
give
the
yourself
checkered
the
flag.
best chance at the best time. You want to really
That was
follow
Ken
through.
Harmon. Ken Harmon. Albert Butler's up next. Albert Butler
All right. He's
from
from New
Teaneck.
Jersey.
Teaneck,
Yep.
New Jersey. Another New
New
Jersey.
Jersey. Nickname is Analog.
And he's 28 years old, been riding for 4 years. Albert, are you ready to rumble?
All right, Albert's ready, so we're gonna give him the countdown. It's 3,
3,
2, 1,
one.
go!
Hit it!
He's pushing, he's pushing.
Oh,
There
and
we
saw him
go.
suck it up a little bit too. Is that a 16X
Yep.
he's on?
No, I think that's a Nicola.
Oh, Nicola.
Yeah,
Nicola.
yeah.
Right.
A lot of people really love that wheel for the streets, and so love to see it out here on the trails.
Yeah, I tell you, I really like this raised platform. This raised platform is really amazing for starting out here.
Absolutely, no, it sets you up in a really good position, gives you good vantage point, and you get to drop right in, and you get to carry that speed into those jumps. And I think again, having momentum as you start a race is really important. It lets you feel the flow and the groove, and these folks are really feeling that start.
And tomorrow we'll actually have the drop gate
Ooh.
working, so they'll be pushing up against that drop gate.
Yep.
And it will drop 10 to 13 seconds. It's a random timer.
I like that. It keeps you on your toes, and it kind of makes it a fair ballpark, right?
That's right. Nobody can get a jump on
Nope.
anybody else. So tomorrow when we move into our semifinals, we'll be having 9 racers in each class. They'll be doing the heats. And here he comes.
Here he's pushing it.
Albert,
Oh, we got a cutout into the
Albert,
berm.
cutout.
He's getting back up, though. He's pulling
You
that
got
knee
this,
pad
man.
up.
You got
He's
this.
got that energy. He's getting after it, folks.
Albert Butler went down, but we've had a few racers go down, so
Yeah.
he does still have a chance
He
to
definitely
qualify.
does.
for the finals.
Oh, we got some fun names coming up in a little bit, folks. We got some fun folks that you know, you've seen in the community. They're going to be happening. They're going to be racing just shortly.
Do we have...
Here he goes. He's
Here
pushing that
he
Nikolai.
goes.
He's pushing through.
All
There you
right.
go. Great job, buddy.
Nice. Good job.
Give him a hand, folks. Sometimes getting up after those falls is one of the toughest things.
That's
Your
right.
energy is sapped. You have been pushing it, and the anxiety, all of those things just filter into it. And so getting up is important.
Never give up.
Never give up.
Always get up.
Always get up. Never give up. We're going to put that on a t-shirt. You'll see it next year.
John Goldschmidt, number 214, Gold Dog from New
Ooh,
Jersey.
Gold Dog.
You are up next. Please head on up to the starting gate so that you can put down your qualifying time here at Oak City Shred Fest,
Woo, woo.
presented by,
Amped Electric Games.
in cooperation with Oak City One Wheel.
Ooh-wee.
John Goldschmidt, please head on up to the Squirrel's Nest. After that, we'll have Emmanuel O, number 215. Please head on up to the Squirrel's Nest for starting. And after that, we'll have Cooler Joe.
We just need Gold Dog and Reckless.
Gold Dog.
All right, we got Gold Dog. He's heading up. He is a 5'11" rider, self-described as very handsome, and he's been riding for some time.
Yeah, I may agree with that. He is quite a handsome and
I mean,
fellow.
he's a roguish individual, if I do say so myself. I'm married, so nobody, it's all good. It's all good.
He's racing on 100 volts. Sherman Max with the
Ooh,
God mod.
With the God mod.
You can find him at Gold Dog
111.
Gold, are you ready to rumble?
All right.
We got the thumbs up.
It's 3, 2, 1, go, Dog!
Gold Dog.
We're having fun with it,
play
folks.
on words there. I like
Still
that. I like
Dusty, yep. Sherman Max. Look,
that. Is he? Right. Patrick Lane, 181. Please head on up to the Squirrel's Nest for qualifications.
Patrick Lane to the Squirrel's Nest.
Gold Dog is making his way around this track.
Gold Dog is pushing it.
Gold Dog actually came out preview the track a few weeks ago with
Yep.
Amped Electric Games. He's a friend of Amped Electric Games. We want to give a shout out to Gold Dog for being a big supporter of Amped Electric Games.
Absolutely. And, folks, I'm hearing right now, we got a medical report. Gold Dog actually has a broken rib, and he's out there pushing it.
He's coming
hard.
down the stretch
Here he goes, here he goes. Make sure you're watching for Gold Dog as he comes across the finish line. Right here, push hard, Gold Dog.
Yeah,
Push hard, Gold Dog.
Goldie.
Dang. Gold Dog getting saucy in there.
He was on the injured reserve list, but he decided to show up and put down a time.
Absolutely. Again, folks, that's that commitment and the passion that people bring into this space. And we got Patrick Lane up there on the Squirrel's Nest next.
Future man. He's riding for Team Mono Rides.
He's on that Kingsong S22. He's got the, is that the
Side
side bumper?
bumper.
Okay, and he's got the Clark C3 pads. So he's going to be putting down some good times. And if you want to follow him on social media,
15 minutes.
15 minutes, check him out.
15 minutes.
How you feeling? You ready?
You ready, Patrick?
All right, we got the thumbs up. So let's give him that 3, 2,
2,
1, go!
Patrick Lane
Dang, he
goes
pushed
by
it.
Future Man from Montauk, New York. He's a lone wolf rider who loves jumps, tricks,
I hear that
and...
a lot.
What's that?
I hear that a lot. That a lot of those riders who end up by themselves sometimes are a lot of either trail riders or jump riders, and it's because they can't find folks who are into that. But as we see out here, there's lots of folks into it, and so we just got to keep building that community, right?
That's right, that's right. If you folks ride EUCs and you haven't taught somebody to ride an EUC this week, I think it's time.
Absolutely, and we've got one of our, fan favorites up on the Squirrel's Nest next, Cooler Joe, getting ready
Oh.
up there. He is like I said, a fan favorite. Everybody loves the shenanigans.
He's a party of one in the cooler class.
Absolutely, and he's always got nice and cold bevies.
All right, Patrick Lane should be coming around
He's
the track.
pushing
Here
into
comes
it right
Patrick
now.
Lane.
There he goes. Oh yeah, that was
Oh,
a
a
nice.
high on that
That was a
berm.
big one.
Pushing all the way through
He's
the finish
pushing,
line.
pushing, pushing. There he goes. Yup.
All right,
Staying in tight.
Patrick.
Bam.
Oh,
He did a shifty.
Shifty.
I know.
There at the end there.
Mike's over here watching from home like, ooh, look at that.
We want to thank everybody at home for watching. If you guys are watching and you are enjoying this live stream, please go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Tell all your friends, tell your enemies.
Yep, share it with your frenemies even. The frenemies can be welcomed. Make sure your grandma who used Facebook for only weird posts gets to like this page. Make sure everybody you know has a chance to see this and see if it's a space for them.
Because you know it's not a conspiracy that the Amped Electric Games is out to bring you all of the PEV racing action.
Absolutely not.
From events across the country like Eastgate Con, Shredfest.
Oh, we're at Oak City Shred Fest. We're going to be, where are we going to be in September?
Amped Electric Games.
Oh, that's one of the best ones of the year. Make sure that you get your tickets soon and book your flights. It's coming up.
Tickets are available now at ampedelectricgames.com/shop. Get your tickets and your jerseys for the Amped Electric Games. All right, Cooler Joe, are we ready to rumble?
We've got Cooler Joe.
Got
He's
a
ready.
thumbs up from the cooler.
And 3,
2,
2, 1. Cooler Joe,
Let's
make
hear
it
for
go.
Cooler Joe.
Most people can't
Send
send it.
it
Oh,
in.
Joe!
Get
Joe
back
down!
up. Get back up. You got this, Cooler Joe.
He will never stop racing, folks. That man has just no quit. He's just a pure soul. He's a nice human. I love that man.
I do have to say that beer's going to be horrible, though.
Dude, I'm just, oh, God. It's going to be shaking, it's going to be warm, and it's got dirt on the top. But, hey, it's beer.
Mikey Grillo, head on up to the Squirrel's Nest. Mikey Grillo and Zach Bixby, head on up to the Squirrel's Nest. You're going to be next here for our EUC qualifications live from
Yes,
Raleigh,
sir.
North Carolina, Oak City Shredfest.
That's right. Cooler Joe just ripped around that last spot.
Cooler Joe is out on the track. He's doing the entire figure 8. When we switch over to the M10-4s, we're just going to make use of the inside track.
Yep.
I put down pretty much as fast as I could go, about a 1 minute time on
Okay,
the
that's
M10.
pretty solid.
So if people put in a quicker time
A
than
sub-minute time is a pretty good time.
is a pretty good time.
So that's just how
on
you
the
know at home. If
M10-4s.
you're not familiar, that can give you an idea how to stay in on this race.
Cooler
Here
Joe's
he comes.
coming down.
He's coming around that last bend. He's pushing hard. Stay off the
All
track,
gas,
folks.
no brakes.
He's going to be coming through. A hot Cooler Joe with another send. Let's see if he's got...
Yeah!
Oh, my God! This man has no quit. Make some noise for Cooler Joe.
Give it up for Cooler Joe.
Dang, putting on a show for you all. His knees are shot.
Coleman Cooler Joe on Instagram. Make sure you go out and follow him. He's got millions of likes and follows. He's been going viral ever
Seriously, he's got that King Sung Coleman 16X, and he's putting it to work.
since Mikey Grillo's up next, number 222 from Boston, Massachusetts. Racing for the full Send Squad
Mikey,
on the Master Molly. Where's Mikey Grillo? Paging Mikey, there he is.
here he comes. No,
Hey,
Mikey, you're
dude.
up there. Yep, perfect. We got 2 folks up there at all times as a reminder. We'll be calling them out ahead of time, but just make sure that you're ready as soon as you hear your name.
EUC Grill Piece on Instagram, otherwise known as Grillies. He's on the Master Molly. Getting ready to throw down. You ready to hit it? All right, folks. 3,
2, 1,
One,
go!
go!
Look at that. That's neon right there. He's
give it up
shining.
for Mikey Grillo.
Putting it down after he went up with it.
He's from my hometown, Boston, Massachusetts.
Oh, snap.
That's right.
Assholes in the house.
Parking your car.
Hey,
We're having yachts.
hey, how about them apples?
We got Showtime in the house, too.
Showtime. What time is it?
Showtime!
Showtime.
She's from Springfield, Massachusetts. She's one of our EUC race coordinators today,
Man, couldn't do without her.
handling the timing. It takes an entire village to bring you a live stream like this.
Absolutely.
We've got the Flow Deucer. We've got Chris Nelson.
Ooh.
He's Apex Visual Solutions on Instagram. We've got Nick, Big Boy Fast Boy.
Fast Boy. Oh my
on
God.
the Mixer, video mixer. We've also got Live for EUC. Live for EUC is in the house. She's provided doing some social media for us. Thank you, Live for EUC.
Help him make sure. Oh, here he comes in the last turn. He's coming in hot. Make some
Let's
noise.
go,
Clear the track.
Groupies.
Oh, he's coming in. He's not
Yeah.
stopping. Bam. Oh, yeah.
All right, Grill Piece.
Woo. And we got Zach
Next up is Zach Bixby.
Cannot
He's a
wait.
cave. He goes by Caveman.
Listen, if you need any baked goods, he might have you. Talk to him later.
He's on the Be-Go Master with a Shinko 241. And you can find him on Instagram. Zachary Bixby up next. Zach, you ready to hit it?
All
Thumbs
right.
up.
Let's give him the countdown. 3, 2, 1,
one.
go! Woofda.
Yeah,
Pushing it.
All right, Zach. Zach has a big orange school bus. He travels around. He goes to all of the Amped Electric Games events. So big shout out to Zach Bixby for being a friend and supporter of the Amped Electric Games.
We've got Float Jesus in the house.
Kyle Clausing is going to be up next as Zach makes his way around this course. Zach actually arrived about a week ago, so he's been helping out. I think he was building some bridges for the one-wheel folks.
Yes, he was. I saw those on the Telegram chat. If you're not in some of those spaces, that's another great way to be connected, too. Oh, he's coming around, pushing it. See that little bit of wiggle, though, right?
Let's go, Zach.
A little bit of wiggle. There he goes. He's pushing. He's not stopping. That's right.
All gas, no
Good
brakes.
stuff, buddy.
Zach Bixby.
All right, folks. Next up, we've got Float
Kyle
Jesus.
Clausing.
Hey, Kyle Clausen. So he's on the float therapy team, and he is in a number of different segments and spaces. He's always riding. He's on one wheel and EUC. Today, he's rocking that EUC. What are we on? We're on the Be-Go Master.
Float Jesus on Instagram. Kyle, are you ready to hit it?
All right, let's count them down, folks. It's 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, it's about to get holy in here with Float Jesus.
Float Jesus.
He's pushing, going around that corner. Bam. Whee!
Thank you guys so much for joining us out here at the float track at Oak City Shredfest 3.
My gosh, it's been so much fun. Seriously, we've been talking about this. The energy has just been electric. The folks have just been excited. We're having fun. Here he comes. He went around. Bam.
He's out around that figure eight. He's hitting that figure eight now.
He does not have a slow speed. He literally just keeps moving. He is always just in fast mode. He came out for the Mile High Trail Trials last year, just last year, and we got to see him in a number of other races and spaces. And Kyle just he always shows up and always puts it down.
Yeah, and he's a great guy to boot.
Absolutely.
Nice guy. That Jesus.
Working on. Oh, there he goes, and he's gonna push through.
Love
Bam.
Jesus.
He's got that tether on too, making sure he's safe. Doesn't send his wheel anywhere he doesn't want that wheel to go.
All right, folks. Nailed it. Float Jesus. All right. So we have a Cody Moore in the house, a Cody Moore and an Anthony Baccari.
That's Cody Moore and Anthony Baccari. Please come up to the Squirrel's Nest and get ready for your EUC race.
Actually, they don't have racer bib profiles, so I think we might be taking a quick break here, folks.
All right.
And we're gonna gear up for the M10-4 race. If you put in a time on an EUC and you would like to put in a time on an M10-4, we have some M10-4s for you to use to put down some times. We're gonna take a quick break here, and we'll be right back. We'll let these guys hang out, watch the track cams while we're on break, and just check out what's going on. Get a feeling for the flavor.
Hey, we're having fun. I'm out here with my man Seth Johnson, aka E-Ride Life, aka Mr. Amped Electric Games. I'm Trevin Brandhorst, Mountain King of the Hill. We'll see you soon.
And thank you so much for joining us. We will be right back. We're just going to reconfigure and get ready for this M10-4 race. All right, all right. If you plan on racing in the M10-4 race, please come on over to the broadcast booth and let us know you plan to race. We've got some M10-4s for you folks to use. They do have God mods on them as well, courtesy of godmod.us. So if you put in a qualification time on an EUC and you'd like to also race on an M10-4, come and let us know and we'll get you on the list. Thank you. Float track is going to be closed for just a little bit longer, guys. We've got one more qualification to run, and then we're going to open up the float track. Zen Lee, are you going to race M10-4? No? We got an M10-4 for you to race if you want to put down a time. All right. No, we got a whole stable of M10-4s ready to go. So far, signed up, we've got Victor, we've got Manny, we've got Brady, we've got Nick, Drill Piece, Kyle, Ethan wants to put down a time on the M10-4. Name? Oh, Nick, are you registered? Amped Electric Game. One Wheels, please clear the track. We are going to be getting ready for qualifications on the M10-4s. Testing, testing.
Check, check, 1, 2.
I think he got top 2X maybe if he did. Hello, checking, checking. 1, 2, and 7. 1, 2, and 94. Wow. Wow, wow, wee, wah. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, we're going to be bringing you the M10-4 races soon.
We do have a couple of qualifiers that we need to get back to, so if we could have Manny.
Oh, yeah.
Manny and Victor, I believe, need to put down a qualification time on their full-size EUCs.
Manny and Victor, if you want to put down times for your EUCs, your full size, please get up to the squirrel's nest in a moment, and let's do this ASAP.
Nick and Manny.
Nick
head on up
and
to the
Manny
squirrel's nest.
up in the squirrel's nest. It's about to get nuts, folk. Hello.
All right, all right, all right.
That's right, folks. We've got a couple more races happening here with the full-size EUCs, and then we'll be jumping into those M10 races. That's right. It's small, but it packs a big, big punch.
What number? 198.
We've got 198 up here.
Nikolai Atev from Alexandria, Virginia.
Here we. We're going to get ready to go. The track looks cleared. We got a thumbs up. Are you ready, sir? All right. We'll give you a 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, Nikolai.
Oh, wow. He got some
Clear
big
in the
old
first
air
jump.
there, folks.
Sponsored by Godmod.
You can tell that wheel's got some juice in it.
On the Gotway MSP with the Godmod.
And a knobby tire. That's right. Again, we were talking about that earlier, right? That knobby tire is making a big difference today. If you want to stay upright and you want to have that traction, knobby's where it's at. And you can see him flying through that last section with that knobby.
We want to thank you guys for joining us here from the Oak City Shred Fest one wheel event now with EUCs and e-skates.
That's right, folks. Again, it's a multi-class event. It's not just about one PEV or one wheel. It's about making sure everybody with an electric device gets an opportunity to be with the community.
If you want to follow Nikolai on Instagram, you can find him at EUC_Nico.
Oh, man, he's pushing around that corner. Great work. There he goes, there he goes, there he goes. He's pushing, pushing. Bam!
Yeah!
Oh, that's the most, I think that's the most air I've seen over that jump.
That was the most distance I've seen for sure.
On the MSP?
Excellent, excellent.
Dang.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Seth Johnson, E-Ride Life.
And I'm Trevin Brandhorst, a.k.a. Mountain King of the Hill. And we are having a blast. Are you having a good time, Seth?
I'm having a great time.
Oh, dude, it is wonderful to be out here with Amped Electric Games. We've got another rider up in the squirrel's nest who's getting ready and gonna get after it. We got one more who's trying to qualify on those full-size EUCs, and then we'll be moving over to that M10 race.
Vic. This
We've
is Vic.
got Vic.
Number
Vic,
2,
are you?
Bib 217.
All right, and we just got the thumbs up, so we're gonna give him the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Make sure you go all the way through that checkered flag to start and to end.
He's an amateur rider from Koper, Slovenia. He came a long way.
That is a far way. And what was that? What was that nickname I saw? Goes by VX Wheel.
VX Wheel from Slovenia. Vic, bib number 217, is putting down his qualification time. And he's off his wheel.
Oh wow, he's coming. He's getting back up. He's trying to get it balanced.
He's on the S22.
These are the
Sometimes
moments.
that thing is a little bit tough to get balanced.
Yeah, I've seen that happen a couple times too. He's pushing though. He's going. He's not gonna give it up.
Never give up. All gas, no brakes. Out here in Raleigh, North Carolina.
And if you want to follow him on YouTube, make sure you check out PhotoVidX.
PhotoVidX on YouTube. Got Manny up next.
And he's going to be our last big wheel rider for the day before we switch over to the M10 races.
We're going to move right into the M10 races as soon as qualification. And here comes Vic.
He's pushing, coming into that last bit.
All
Coming
gas,
around the
no
corner.
brakes, Vic.
There he is. He's going. He's not stopping.
All right,
That's
Vic.
right. There you
There
go.
we go.
Great work,
nice
sir.
Job, Vic. All right, Manny. We've got Emmanuel Ojeda from
Yes.
Newark. Goes by Reckless. Let's see if he's reckless on the track today.
That's the hope, folks.
He's
Want it
not
nice
gonna-
and clean.
No, he's not going to be
Yeah,
reckless.
shaking and laughing up there. All right, sir, you ready? Get a thumbs up? All right, let's give him a countdown. It's 3, 2, 1, go!
Get it.
All right, pushing it. Staying tight over that whoop right there.
Big
Keeping
man
it-
on a master.
That is.
Making-
You know, after
making use,
myself right
making
here.
use of all of that.
Hey, I
shot.
love that. And that's a great wheel for a big man. It's got a lot of power, so
That's
it's really
right.
able to keep up with you and push you and help propel you to great speeds. Here he comes into that big section right here, speeding through it.
It's great to see people from all over the place out here
Literally.
at Oak City One Wheels, Oak City
Zoom.
Shred Fest. We're so proud to be the broadcast partner of Oak City Shred Fest and Oak City One Wheel, and none of this would have been possible without Oak City One Wheel and all of their volunteers' help.
Absolutely, literally. Every effort has made this what it is. The community, the stoke, the energy is all because of all of you.
We'll be broadcasting live tomorrow for the One Wheel, EUC, and E-Skate races.
Oh, he's pushing. Little wiggle there. Coming around that last bend. He's pushing hard all the way through the checkered flag.
Let's
push,
go,
push,
Manny!
Manny. Bam.
All
With some
right.
air to send us out. All
Nice
right,
job,
that's right.
Manny. All right, is anybody else not qualified on large EUCs? Everybody's put down a qualification time? All right. We're going to have Ethan and Zen Lee head on up. Grab your M104 of choice. We're calling this the M104. We're calling this the Mini Wheels.ca
Mini Wheels.
M104 race.
Okay, and if you don't know, mini wheels are pretty dope. You can actually get any of those little EUCs that you ride in real life in a mini wheel form. Super cool to have around. I know Liv for EUC rocks those all the time, so talk to her if you're not familiar. Pretty awesome.
It's like a tech deck
It literally is a tech deck for your EUC.
Or One Wheels, for that
Or
matter.
one. I just saw those actually the other day. That was
Yep.
pretty awesome.
MiniWheels.ca. Huge shout out to Mini Wheels for making all of this possible here at Oak City Shred Fest. Zen Lee, are you ready to put down your time? We've got a thumbs up.
All right, let's give him a countdown, folks. It's 3, 2, 1, go! Zen Lee, go! There's Zen Lee Tech on social
Oh!
media. He's showing you what that M10 is truly capable of. It is a fun, squirrely little wheel.
And these are M104s, also sponsored by Begode and
Yes, sir.
GodMod. We've got GodMods inside.
Yes, those God mods are giving them a little extra oomph. A little extra fun, if you will. And that's all thanks to great folks like Declan out here. Here he comes around that track. It's so funny, though, to watch the M10s after watching some of the larger EUCs go through these
Yes,
sections,
it is.
right? You
And
have
we're-
to put it into perspective of what these wheels can do in different spaces.
And we're just doing the one inner loop on this one. So those
The one
of
inner
you-
loop on this one.
Inner loop on the M104s, one time around.
Here he comes. He's making that turn. He's going down. He's pushing into that section.
A little bit of air on that little
You
hump. that we
did,
got
yeah, I
there.
saw it. It's like a couple inches right there, sir. Be careful with that air time. Gonna get his frequent flyer miles,
All
pushing
right.
through the checkered flag.
Zen
Zen Lee.
Lee.
Great work, buddy.
M104.
Yeah.
MiniWheels.ca race.
With that God mod. How'd that feel, Zen?
We got the thumbs up. We got the double thumbs up. I
Nothing
think it
but
felt
smiles
pretty
and thumbs. Yep.
good. We have a lower third. All right, folks. Next up, we've got Ethan.
Okay.
See Ethan on the M104. Are
Oh.
you ready to send it, Ethan? He's ready to send it.
He's gonna get after it in 3, 2,
2,
1.
1, hit
Go,
it.
Ethan! Also, folks, if you didn't remember, at 1:15 they're having a pre-rider competition meeting for the trick competition at the Stoke Park. Make sure you're over there no later than 1:15, and that's starting at 2 o'clock. So make sure if you're registering for that, you get that done ahead of time. Check in with the Oak City tent and get that.
Thank you so much for joining us out here. We've got Ethan. He's putting down his qualification time. Please remember, it's just the inner loop. You don't have to do that outside loop, otherwise known as Joker lap.
Joker lap. Makes it a little extra long. That's the full figure 8. That's what we just did for the big qualifying races for the bigger EUCs. But you see he's coming down that final stretch, and he is pushing it. Ethan is a fast rider.
Let's go, Ethan, for this miniwheels.ca mini wheel race. All right, Ethan.
There he goes. You see that little wiggle over that bump. That's a fun one,
Victor
folks.
and Kyle. Kyle and Victor are up next.
Kyle and Victor, please make your way up to the squirrel's nest.
Kyle Clausing, Float Jesus, he put down a time a little
Hey.
bit earlier. Let's see what his time was.
Float Jesus with the God mod on there.
Kyle put down a 57.6 on his earlier lap time.
That's a pretty good time. As we heard earlier, E-Ride Life put down a minute after some work, and so we know those subpar minutes times are pretty good times. So let's see what Float Jesus is going to do with that God mod, hoping
right.
the Holy Father takes him to the next level.
Are you ready to hit it, Kyle?
All right, 3, 2, 1, get after it.
Inner loop only.
Inner loop only. He's
today.
going, folks. And he's oh, there he's putting in the work.
It's great to see these guys, these great big guys on these tiny wheels.
I love it.
What a blast.
And it's so funny because it looks like a little suitcase, and that thing still packs a bit of a punch. So it's surprising.
You can pick it up and put it right in your backpack.
It's too easy. It's almost too easy, honestly.
A lot of fun. M104s by BeGode. You can get yours at Rev Rides, EVs, Alien Rides, your favorite EUC retailer. And here he comes, coming down.
Yes, he is. He's pushing. He's coming into that final stretch. There you go. He took that corner nice.
Saw you avoided
Let's
the little
see.
drop off.
I know, I did. Sometimes you got to keep those smaller wheels on the ground a little bit
think
easier.
so.
Here
I
he
think I
comes. He's
agree.
pushing through. All the way through the finish, through
All
the
right,
checker,
Kyle.
go.
All right, Kyle.
Sir, you're in front of the camera. Thank you, sir.
All right, folks. Next up, we've got Victor. Victor's on the M104. After Victor, we'll have Grill Piece and Brady. Grill Piece and Brady, get ready for the M104 race.
Woo, woo.
Vic is up next, hailing from Slovenia.
Man,
Vic,
all
are
the
you
way.
ready? Are you ready to rock and roll? Are your arms tired from flying all the way over here?
Yep, flapping like a bird. Okay, we're going to count him down, folks. It's 3, 2, 1, go.
Vic. Victor's on Instagram. And
Oh, off.
he's staying on.
He saved that, folks. Got a little bit of that weeble wobble wanting to take him off the trail, but he stuck with it, used those legs, and just pushed straight through.
Victor Gladovic, bib number 217, going by VX Wheel from Slovenia.
Our boy VX over there.
Brady and Grill, please be staging. for
Make
the
your way to the
M104.
squirrel's nest, please. Uh-oh, he's getting wiggly.
He's
Got
getting
wiggly around the tree.
Once again, we're bringing you the miniwheels.ca mini wheel race.
Man, it's a...
10-4 race.
It might be sponsored by Mini Wheels, but it feels like a full-powered event.
Yes. It's
Let's
electric.
go. Look at this. I just love watching the finesse that these folks have in some
Here
of
he
these
comes,
turns.
coming
Here he
across the
comes. He's
finish
pushing,
line.
pushing through, all the way through the checkered flags. Let's go. Straight through.
All right, Vic.
Oh, wow.
That
He did a
was-
360 right there. Nope, maybe not.
That was his second race, the first one being the qualifications about 10 minutes ago.
That was. Look at this. What
He-
a great time.
He is fully invested in EUC racing, which is something that we love to see out here for the Amped Electric Games, because we love PEV sports and action.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We got our buddy up there, Wheelie Brady. Are you ready, good sir? We got the thumbs up in the good squat position, so we're going to give him the countdown. It's 3, 2, 1. Go, Wheelie Brady, go. You see that form right there,
New
folks?
Jersey, Willie Brady.
That's a man who looks like he rolls around with extra battery packs quite often.
Where does he keep those battery packs?
Shoot, sometimes it's a saddlebag across his wheel. Wait till you
That's
see
right.
that master. That thing is insane.
He was quite prolific out at Eastgate Con. Had first place for about the first half a lap.
Here he comes through this section. He's still pushing. He always pushes, like we talked about earlier, right?
Yes.
He might have been taken out by a fall. He got right back up, and he got right after it.
It took him 2 falls to realize he didn't have knee pads on last time, though. So hopefully he's got his knee pads on this time.
He's pushing hard into that last section. He's
Willie
going.
Brady, at Willie Brady on
There he
Instagram.
goes. He's taking that good inside line. Here he comes around the last bend. He's pushing all the way
go,
through.
Brady!
Yeah, baby.
All
That's
right,
Willie Brady.
All right, we've got EUC Grill Pizzas up next, followed by Zach Bixby. Zach Bixby, if you could be staging for M10-4 races.
We got excitement around here, folks.
All right. Up next is Grill Piece on the M10-4, Mikey Grillo.
Here we go
From
in 3,
Boston,
2,
Massachusetts.
1, go! He's pushing with that knee on.
Yeah.
There you go. You gotta keep those knees nice and low, that suspension nice and tight. Help yourself out. Make those turns right. Find a good line and just keep pushing.
I wonder if he found any chowder.
Dude, I was out there and I definitely found the chowder. It was saucy, it was slippery, and you really do have to pick a good line. Here he comes.
That's
nice
right.
and tight. He's staying forward too.
Grill Piece is a racer. He loves racing. It's one of his passions.
He
Among
is-
others, photography being one.
Absolutely. He has some great social posts. I always love seeing the different videos and different things he's doing with cameras.
Yep.
It just helps push this to the next level too.
EUC Grill Piece on Instagram.
He's coming in that
into the
last
final
berm.
stretch.
He's in that last section. He's
Let's
pushing hard
get
all
it,
the way
Grillo.
through. All the way through the checkered flag. Here he comes. Oh, yes. He's going to...
All right.
Bam. Look at
Grill
that.
Piece. Putting down his time.
Absolutely.
Next up, we've got Zach Bixby.
Hey, Zach. Hey.
He goes by Caveman. Zach Bixby's up next on the M10-4.
All right. We're going to count him down. It's 3, 2,
2,
1,
1,
go. Get it, Zach.
Get some, Zach.
He's pushing through. There we
Got
go.
the goggles, but he didn't have them pulled down.
Nope. Sometimes you got to have that clarity, you know.
Yes.
You just need a little less in front of your face.
All right, we've got some last-minute entries in here. We've got Sir Cycles a Lot is joining the fray.
Ooh. He's just a fabulous person, I gotta say.
Josh Farah.
There's some nice people out there, and Josh is a real nice dude. Here,
Comes
he's
Zach.
going. Zach is still pushing out on the course. Coming into that last section.
We could not ask for a better day of beautiful
Seriously.
weather out here.
Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. We didn't know what to expect. We're from dry Colorado.
Here comes Zach.
Here he comes into the final stretch. He's pushing. He is pushing. He looks like he's emerging from the cave and
go,
through the checkered
Zach!
flag. Yeah.
All right, Zach. All right, we've got Manny. Manny and Josh Farah are up next for the M10-4 races.
Yes, they are. And they're going to bring some of that heat to these wheels. They were racing earlier on some of those others. Actually, Manny was. Josh wasn't. But they're going to be both putting it down in this space. Gives people a chance to try new wheels that they haven't before.
Josh Farah, number 11, hailing from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
He's wearing that Amped Electric Games jersey, which we love to see.
Absolutely.
You can get your own Amped Electric Games jersey at ampedelectricgames.com/shop.
One of these? Awesome.
One of those.
Are you ready, sir? All right, we got the shakabra. So we're going to give him the 3, the 2, 1.
Hit it! And once again, folks, time starts as you go through the checkered flag, and once again ends as you come through the checkered flag once again.
No, he's pushing. He's
We've
pushing.
got showtime!
Showtime!
What time is it?
It's showtime!
And Declan from Godma. They are our race coordinators today. We want to give them a big shout out of thanks for helping
Big
us
shout
out.
outs. Big old shout out. Okay, coming around that corner. Pushing through some of those washboards.
Bumping.
We talked about those earlier. Those washboards can be hard, and they can throw you off. And then you go into that sand right after it, and it is just keeping you on your toes all the time.
Yeah, a little bump and grind going
A little
through
bump
there.
and grind. Hey, keep room for Jesus between you. It's a 7th grade dance out here, folks. He's coming into the last section, but
Come on,
he's
Josh,
down.
come
The
on,
wheels
get
down.
back on the
Get
wheel.
out,
You
Josh.
got
Let's
this,
go.
Come on, Josh.
The wheels down, but he's not. He do not count this man out. He's gonna get back up. He's gonna get it centered, and he's
Here we
gonna
go.
get after it. There he
Finish it up.
goes. He's pushing into the final stretch. Here he comes, our man in the Amped Electric Game jersey, Josh Farah.
Josh Farah.
Push through, Josh. Yeah,
All
baby.
right, Josh.
Love it. We got
All
Manny
right.
up there.
Manny's up next, and I believe he's going to finish us off for the M10-4 qualifications.
Oh my goodness. It has been
We have
so
one
much
more.
fun.
We have Nick.
We have 2 more racers after this, actually. So Manny will be up, and then we got 2 more. So Manny is going to get his shoes ready, and then once he gives me the thumbs up, we'll give him the go.
I think those boots are bigger than the M10-4.
They, in fact, are bigger than the M10-4. Sometimes you need big boots, you know. All right, Manny, you ready? All right, 3, 2, 1, go!
Get it, Manny. You got this, brother.
He's pushing. He came to have
yeah.
fun. He literally just came to have so much fun.
He is smoking.
He is. I didn't think that wheel could go that fast.
I know, right?
I was honestly
Wow.
surprised.
M10-4 4S has a top speed of around 19 miles an hour and a range of around 10 miles.
Is that with the God mod the same range?
I believe the God mod does not add. It's just the capacitor, which would add to the strength of the wheel, but
Okay.
not the range.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh man, he's pushing around that washboard section. He's still pushing through. He made it around the tree, no problems. We saw some folks earlier taking some spins around that tree.
Tomorrow we're going to have one-wheel races, e-skate races, and the finals from the EUC races.
Oh yeah, here he comes into that. Uh-oh, nice, right around it. He was gonna somehow. He was
All
ready.
right,
Yeah, I know you saw
Manny.
that. Here he comes. He's in that last section, Manny. Push it through the checkered flags. Show him what you got. That God mod being put to the test right there. Bam, bam,
All
bam.
right, Manny. All
Hey.
right, and next we have rider number 198 is up next, Nikolai from
Woo!
Alexandria, Virginia on the M10-4.
Goes by
Are
Nick.
you ready to go, Nick?
All right, we got the thumbs up.
3,
2,
1,
1, go!
hit it!
Yep, look at him go. There you go.
And he is actually a new racer. He's in the amateur class.
So impressive.
Very impressive.
Seeing all these folks that just get out and get after it.
A lot of new riders to the sport of EUC riding and racing.
I've seen a lot of new riders just this weekend.
That's
I
right.
think yesterday when we were at the tent, we probably taught maybe 15 to 20 people just in the time that I was there, and it was really cool to see people just excited to try something different. Here he
Very,
goes to that
very
washboard section. No problem. He got right around him. You didn't see no chatter from him.
We want to thank Kinetic DL, Kinetic DL Shoes,
There's such good
for
shoes.
being a sponsor of the Amped Electric Games.
They make sure that your feet, your ankles are nice and protected. Here we
Here
go.
comes Nick.
Here he goes. Last stretch. He's coming through. He's pushing through. Make sure you all the way through that checkered flag.
All
Don't
the way
stop.
through.
Don't stop. Get it. Get it. And he
Excellent.
did. All right, folks. This is an
Last
unusual
call.
look right here. Usually this man's on some kind of a cooler. Does anybody have a soft-sided bag that they might be able to lend us? We would love to make sure that just you can give some love and shout out to Cooler Joe up there on the M10-4. You ready, Joe?
All right,
right.
Joe. Cooler
Let's get
Joe on the M10-4.
3, 2, 1, go! Go, Joe. Go, Joe, go.
Got
He's
a
from
little air.
Colorado.
Oh, he's going for the air.
He went for the
boy.
air.
Whoa.
He does not have a chill setting. And there is not one.
I like
Cooler
that.
Joe. It's Cooler Joe.
He doesn't have a
No chill setting.
I love it.
It's
I love
straight
it.
flow. It's straight cold.
You know, what's crazy is that you see him sitting down and he rides fast, and then you see him standing up and he goes even faster.
I watched him in a jump park standing up,
Yeah,
and
that's
I
right.
was afraid for the world. That man has no fear, and he will send anything you ask him to.
He is a very fast rider.
He is a very fast rider, cooler or not.
Cooler Joe.
So
hailing from
fast, he's
Denver.
going around the full figure eight.
Oh no, Joe.
There goes Joe on the full figure eight. Listen, sometimes
Got
you're
him.
feeling it so good that you gotta take it to the extreme. That's Yeti level insulation.
All right, that's Yeti level.
Listen,
I'm telling ya.
that's gonna keep your beverage cold for 12 to 24 hours. I don't know which, but it will be good.
Coleman Cooler Joe on Instagram.
Here he comes. And he still might put down a
We
good
just send him
time.
around again.
Still probably puts a qualifying time as he comes in for this. He's going hot.
All right, Cooler Joe.
Cool. Oh, with
Oh,
a
with
shifty.
a shifty
The
at the end.
M104 shifty.
All right, Joe, you didn't need to do the full figure eight, so we're going to send you around again. Just do the inner loop this time.
Come on. Come on, Joe.
All right, just the inner loop this time. Put down your time. He was fast.
If we could have someone go stand at that intersection and remind Joe, that would be great. No. I'm just... All right, Joe. 3, 2, 1, go, Joe, go. He's
man.
This kid's hopping. He's
got a lot of confidence in his wheel.
he got one to dial it in, and now he's just gonna send all of the things. If you
It's
see a
like-
180 on this, it wouldn't be a surprise.
It's like he's got ice in his veins.
I see what you did there. I see what he did there. Woo.
Cooler Joe.
Cooler Joe. Here he comes around the washboard section, pushing it through. You see a little bit of the chung 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 chung.
A little bump and grind.
A little bit, but not too much.
Not too much.
Here he comes. He's coming in the section. Let's see if he makes the correct right turn here. There he goes.
Right turns only.
He did not avoid that jump, and he
Oh,
did not
good
avoid
job,
that
yeah!
one. Oh, wow. Come
What a
on,
save.
Joe.
What a
Why?
save.
You, sir, are sick. Go, go, go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
He said, this ain't my
Confident.
M104. I'm going to jump this bee.
All right.
Those were the races, folks.
We want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe, tell
Follow.
all your friends. Follow us. We're going to be out here tomorrow.
We will.
We're going to be bringing you one-wheel races,
E-skate races. We got qualifier. We got
EUCs.
Yep.
We want to give a big shout out to all the sponsors as well as our team. Nick Big Boy Fast Boy Gazmana, Chris Nelson Apex Visual Solutions, Sir Cycle a Lot, Josh Farah, Live for EUC, Showtime, Declan for being the race coordinators. Thank everybody for coming out and
Thank
watching.
this man.
Thank this guy.
Hey, this is our buddy right here, Seth Johnson, aka E Rides Life, Mr. Amped Electric Games.
And
We're gonna
Mr.
keep doing it.
Mountain King in the Hill.
Hey.
Make sure you guys follow us. Get your gear at ampedelectricgames.com. It really helps us out. Follow us on Facebook, on Instagram.
Yep.
We love seeing you guys out here.
We do.
love interacting with you guys. And we will see you tomorrow for the EUC One Wheel and E-Skate races.
See you there,
live
folks.
from Raleigh, North
Yeah.
Carolina.
Woo.
Oak City Shred Fest.
Fest. That's what we're talking about.
Thanks so much, and we'll see you guys again soon.
Give me this. Give me this.
Give it.